Hey there, guys. Firstly, I want to say Happy Easter to you all. It is April 4th, I believe. Yeah, whatever. April 4th, 2021. And, yeah. So, this is What If Deku Had Anti-Venom Part 3. So, I got some comments of who should the ship be, and outstanding number of you said Kendo. So, I will try my best to do a Kendo ship in this. I never really tried to discover anyone outside of the anime as much. Not outside of it, the main cast as much as them. But, yeah. Also, some of you guys wanted me to give Kendo one for all or Shinzo. So, yeah, I'm not really sure who 100%, but I'll let you guys choose between those two. So this video won't be super long. At minimum, I will at least get to the USJ. Because I will do the heroes versus villains in this one. And alarms. Who's the class president, all that type of good shit. But yeah, I was also debating to add Shinzo to Class 1A at this moment. I mean, I would have to retcon what I said last part. One student getting demoted to 1B. So yeah, instead I will just keep it as I said last part. So Kendo is her first day in 1A. So, without further ado, let's get to this part. So, we cut back to last part. It's Kendo's first day in 1A. This isn't the hero versus villain part. This is just her getting to know everyone. More or less. And Aizawa enters the room. There's an empty desk in the back. Momo in the back thinking, so he was serious? He was really going to expel a student? Aizawa didn't state. Alright, class. Some of you may have noticed that we are missing a student. Minoru Mineta has not been expelled, but mostly demoted. My son helped me convince me to, not completely drop him yet. If he doesn't shape up in the upcoming future, then he will be expelled. But that now leaves a question: who would fill the last seat? Well, with the help of my son again, he has helped us chose a good member for Class 1A from 1B. So you may come in now. As Kendo walks in. Alright, introduce yourself and sit sit where the empty desk is at. And then Kendo said, I might butcher this name, to be honest. Itsuka Kendo? So my quirk is called gigantification. Is it gigantifications just to the hands, basically? Or is that a different name per se? Because I know Mount Ladies is gigantification, but Kendo's is just to the hands in general. So, yeah. And yeah, some people are excited to have a new girl, and all the girls in there is glad that Mineta is gone, because he was a huge fucking pervert. Mineta's still gonna be out there, just not gonna play that big of a prominent role. But anyways, So, Aizawa is letting her to get to know everyone, so he will be taking a nap. Deku is thinking to take a nap as well, until Kendo... Well, no, I'm not going to say Kendo walked up to him yet. So, Deku... Actually, no, Aizawa said, alright, I will let you guys have this free period to get to know her for now. But... So don't wake me up with all your noise. As he just goes under the desk and sleeps. And Deku says, ditto to that. He just walks towards the wall and put his foot on the wall, walking up the hatch. It's Spider-Man walking on the ceiling. A lot of people are surprised he can do this. They're like, what? He can walk on walls and ceilings? And then they see him just laying down on the ceiling. Then his symbiote just covers him up as a sleeping bag. But as a cocoon just forms around him of his symbiote. Covering his face and all. And they're still not gonna get used to that. Like, that's just weird. And, yeah, Kendo's just getting to know everyone. She then asked, so, who's the teacher's son? I heard that he helped me get into this class, so I kind of want to thank him. Said, he's up there. Pointing to the cocoon, like, he's the teacher's son? Like, yeah, it's weird. They don't look a lot alike, but they act alike, and they have similar personalities in a sense. And remember, he looks like this. Long hair, the long white hair and the red eyes, and a bit of the pale skin. And she just said, huh. So, well, I'll thank him here soon. I don't really want to wake him up. So, it'd be kind of rude in a sense, since he wants to spend his free period taking a nap. And, yeah, that's kind of how the day went for them. Shit, crap, My mouth was way too wide open. It just felt like I cracked it. Shit. Okay, So yeah. So Kendo's just getting to know her new classmates and investigating the teacher's personality and such, and just kind of making friends in general. She has become good friends with all the girls and most of the boys. I say most because obviously not all of the boys will be good friends with her. As in Tokoyami, Choji, like, they will be friends, just not the best, or just hang out all the time type deal. Although Deku does really like Choji and Tokoyami, and Todoroki to an extent. They're quiet, and they don't really care about status and whatnot. They don't really care for much things, to be honest. Which Deku kind of likes that, so he will actually hang out with them, but for now he's taking naps. So, it is the next day. Been a couple of days. So, with just regular classes and stuff like that. Kendo has not gotten a chance of thanking Izuku for getting her in this class yet. Oh, shit. But yeah. So, it is the day of the Heroes vs. Villains training. Deku knows that it is the Heroes vs. Villains, so he won't get on the ceiling to sleep. He's just taking a slight nap on the desk. People are wondering, like, why is he sleeping on the desk all of a sudden? Even though he sleeps mostly on the ceiling. So, at this point, they're not used to it, but they still suspect it. Because would you be used to a guy who wraps himself in a cocoon and sleep on the ceiling? No, you wouldn't, because no one would be used to that. But yeah, then All Might busts us through. Think, I am here, walking through the door like a normal person. And Deku wakes up after like, All Might, can you shut it? I'm taking a nap here. Also, that's not how you walk in the door like a normal person, All Might. Like, sorry, young Izuku. Or young Aizawa. Or little Aizawa. Whatever. And they, hey, why aren't you excited? It's All Might, man. Like, I already met him several times before. It's nothing really special. A lot of them are surprised, like, you met All Might before? Like, yeah, you forget, I'm a son of a pro hero of UA. And obviously All Might would come by every now and again to give a speech and such. But also, he was a student of here too, so he might have had to come to the reunions. Which, yeah, I don't know if they do have high school reunions or not, but I'm sort of imagining All Might and shit, just trying to act cool. I don't know. Well, today we are doing we're doing fight training. So, before we head out to the field, you all need to dress the part of a hero. He presses a button, and the costume comes out. Deku's costume. Basically what Aizawa wears, but all white. Even the scarf. He thinks just in case if his quirk doesn't work, all of a sudden, he can still have his scarf to fight. But I think he mostly uses that for comfort, because, yeah, scarves are comfortable as hell. But yeah, so they see Deku walk out, it's kind of like, huh, we kind of thought you would go different with your costume, man. Like, you kind of look like Aizawa. Like, he is my father, after all. But also, this doesn't really have to do anything with my quirk. I just kind of like the comfortable clothing. Like, oh. So, yeah. So, look at you all. So, you all dressed the part of a hero. Now, time to train like one. We will be pulling at random lots, so, to be teaming up with you all. And I've thought about this for quite a bit, and I'm gonna change it from my usual, from Bakugo. So Bakugo won't fight him in this one. No. Someone else will. But yeah, so it's gonna be a surprise, to be honest, for you guys. But, so, before that, I will continue what I was saying. So, like, Ida raises her hand, like, sir, is this really the most appropriate way to decide who's teaming up with who? And Deku intervenes, like, well, think about it, Ida. If you don't get to choose to team up with who out on the field. You just kind of have to deal with whatever you got. It may be someone you don't know, or someone you do know. You can never know, though. So, this is something you have to kind of deal with in the real world. Like, I see. Nothing less from the son of our homeroom teacher. Like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, now then, for the lots. So, it's still gonna be, like, these people. Bakugo and Ida. So, it's still gonna be on a team, but Umaraka is gonna be teamed up with, let's say, Kirishima. Yeah, because why not? And Shoji and, you know, they're not really as important, but the people who are more important is these people. Kendo and Todoroki versus Deku and Mina. You might be wondering why I'm doing this one. You'll kind of see. So yeah, Mina is excited, like, she gets to team up with, like, most likely the most powerful student in this class. Bakugo, he is like, no way in hell, I'm the most powerful student in this class, the strongest one. Like, yeah, right, Bakugo. Have you not seen his quirk? He's so versatile. And plus, I bet he can still beat you. Let's see. Come on, All Might, pull out the lots. I want to fight the damn nerd. Like, easy now, young Bakugo. Now, you don't get to choose who you get to fight. So, whoever you fight, you fight. So, the first fight. And it's Team A. Not Bakugo, but this is a different Team A. I don't know the teams exactly. Todoroki versus Kendo versus Team D. Midoriya versus Young Aizawa versus Miss Ashido. And Bakugo, you're like, damn it! I don't get to fight that damn nerd. The damn teacher's pet. Yeah, that's an even. Like, whatever. So if you want to fight, you can wait until the sports festival. If you can get further along. Fine then, you damn nerd. And Mina's kind of worried now. They're facing off against Endeavor's son, the number 2 hero's son. And Kendo. They don't even know her fighting style or how well her quirk works. Because she didn't really even do the same exam they did or like the quirk apprehension test. They didn't even get to see what she could do with her quirk exactly. So, yeah. But Deku isn't worried. He already got a plan formulating. Like, now. So, Todoroki's team will head up to there. Who set up a bomb. Now. And you guys have 5 minutes to set up. So go. As Kendo and Todoroki walks in. Mina asks Deku, so, what's the plan? Say, first, hold out your hand. She's confused, but she does. Deku places his hand on hers. She blesses like, what are you doing? Like, be quiet. And they see this white substance going on Deku's arm and into Mina's. She's freaking like, what are you doing? Exactly. Like, you'll see. And a second later, the white substance comes out of Mina's arm and back into Deku's. And he lets go, like, what was that? Anyways, like, my quirk. So, what did it do? I don't really feel any different. Like, well, part of my quirk allows me to copy quirks. So, I copied yours abilities. Like, what? Like, yeah. Although, I did modify them to my specifications. So, whenever I'm in my actual hero suit, your acid won't burn me if you misfire and hit me instead. Also, I can shoot my own type of acid from my own body if I want it to burn or anything. So yeah, but some of you guys wanted Mina's quirk, and I've thought of that ahead of time. So beforehand, I thought that would be a cool idea to give Deku Mina's quirk before. Like, and everyone is still like, so what, he can copy any quirk in our class? Like, how strong can this kid get? And Alma is like, wait, so he can copy quirks? So, like, Mina asks, so how long can you copy them? And everyone else was wondering that in the monitoring too, like, oh, I can actually keep them. you'll still have your original quirk. So, don't worry. I also copy my father's quirk too, so I can cancel out quirks. But I don't cancel it through my eyes. I cancel it through my symbiote. I can honestly make substances. Deku, All Might has met Deku. Never really talked to him as much, because most of the time he's either sleeping, not in a talking mood, or just in general. Like, he doesn't really like All Might a whole lot. For no apparent reason, he can tolerate him and talk to him, but he has, again, Aizawa's mentality. So, yeah. But Aizawa wanted to keep the copy quirk secret. For now, at least. And All Might like, man, I've seen this kid. I never actually talked to this kid. I knew he had something powerful, but not this powerful. Maybe I should give him one for all. And don't worry, guys, Deku won't get one for all in this series. I will hold myself to some series that he won't get one for all. For example, this, Hulk, and Carnage. But in future series, he will get one for all. You will see what I mean. But yeah. But let's get to Kendo and Todoroki before all of that. They are setting up the bomb. Kendo is asking Todoroki, so, what's the plan? Like I said, the plan is, like, I'm gonna freeze the whole building up so they can't get through here. We're gonna freeze the lower levels so they can't get through here faster, and Yumi will stay in here guarding the bomb. So, and that's all, really. We'll buy our time to defending it. And Kendo says, yeah, but what happens if they make it up here fast? Or go through a different way? Like, I don't really see that possible. I'm blocking every entrance possible. Air vents, and others alike. Even if Mina can melt through my ice with her acid, it's still going to be too hard because of how thick I'm making it. But unbeknownst to them, Deku's acid plus Mina's is 10 times stronger than most. And with Deku's abnormal strength, yeah, that will be a different challenge entirely. And Kendo said, alright, if you're so confident, but I still think we should come up with a backup plan. And said, look, we don't need to. This plan will work. Because he has a mentality, he thinks he's the strongest. Everyone should listen to him. Daddy issues that. And he then says, even if they make it up here before time runs out, it won't do them any good. So with my powers alone, I can beat them. And she thinks he's cocky as hell. So I thought Bakugo was bad already. Because obviously she tried to talk to Bakugo, and only a few days of knowing Bakugo, and you can only tell he's cocky as hell. Now the test begins. Deku suits up completely, and he said, alright, I'm gonna go up there and scout the area. I'm gonna shoot down a web and you climb up. I'll actually pull you up to save time. So he does just that. He climbs up. After the building was completely frozen over, he thinks smart. But I don't think he covered all his bases. He might have covered all the main entrances and vents, but I don't think he has accounted for other tactics. Plus, he might have wasted a lot of stamina doing that. So he's coasting on the fact that we might not get up there in time. I've already thought ahead of him. So he's on the top of the roof. Then he shoots down a web, or a tendril web, grabbing Mina and pulling her up. Like, wow, that was fun. Like, whatever. Okay. Let's melt the... Yumi will melt a hole in the center right here. Not too big, so that we can sneak around. I don't think Todoroki even thought of us doing that. So, let's do it now. Alright. So, they both aim at it, and Deku shoots his base of acid, and Mina does too. Melting a hole in less than 2 seconds? Like, in 2 seconds, I will say. Like, and Deku retrieves all of the acid he made because it is part of his symbiote. And he doesn't want to leave any trace behind. It's like, whoa, wait, you can retrieve your acid too? Like, yeah, I modified the quirk as I said. So, let's get down there now. And he does jump down. So does Mina. Mina starts to shiver. It's cold. And, are you cold too? And he's, nope. This is annoying. Let's get down there fast so you can stop shivering. Like, okay. That's hugging herself for warmth. And Deku is getting through all the ice pretty easily. With his acid and plus super strength, he's weakening it enough to punch through it. It's only been 2 minutes now, and they're already at the door of the... where the bomb is. Like, okay, this is where the bomb should be. I don't think they would possibly put in the highest building, so part of the building. So, let's go in. Like, right. And Mina, like, melts a hole in one part of the room. Totally, like, what? They shouldn't have gotten here that fast. Whatever. I still have enough stamina to take them both out in one hit. But before that, they see another hole being melted. What? I thought only one of them had acid. So which one is who? And Totoro says, I don't know. I'll take right, you take left. And yeah. So the first hole opened up. Deku peers out of it like, hey, now let's get this over with. I want to take a nap. Like, So, alright then. And he throws ice at him. Mina eventually gets through. She's fighting hand to hand with Kendo. Holding well against her, but Kendo specializes in hand to hand considering her quirk. But Mina is still, well, Mina, so she won't go down very easily. But that's not the very interesting fight. It's Deku and Todoroki that's more interesting. So Deku starts swinging around, jumping and wall crawling while Todoroki's trying to hit him. Like, hold still, damn it. And Deku said, so you're not using a fire side. That's a shame. If you would have, then you could have at least gained some stamina back for the ice fatiguing on your body. Todoroki's eyes wide up. How do you know that? So, remember, I'm the teacher's son. I get information on all of you guys and all your quirks. Considering my quirk allows me to copy all of yours. Which... yeah, I do think... I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys. Do you want Deku to copy Todoroki's quirk? How long has this video been going on? Okay, a decent amount of time. But yeah. So, Deku says his plan is just to constantly dodge and wait until Todoroki's ice is, like, all of his eyesight is being frozen over him. Which is slowly more. His movements are more slowly, and the ice is making him is shooting slower too. he then says, "So, you're not even gonna use your fire. Fine then, you're gonna lose this." Deku gets in close and forms one of the both claws on his hand. And Scratch Todoroki. What was that supposed to do? Like, cancel your quirk. I canceled it for about 5 minutes. What? And he's trying to shoot at ice now. Like, no. How? Remember, I'm the teacher's son. So, I also have his quirk in mind. I can scratch people and just put a toxin to cancel out quirks. Or I can wrap a piece of my own symbiote around your wrist or anywhere on you to cancel your quirk until I remove it. But I only need 5 minutes at least. I overdid it with the 5 minutes. At most, I need way less than that amount of time. And Todoroki is not experienced in hand-to-hand fighting. Deku just punches Todoroki, hitting him to the wall, and wiping him up. Like, let this be a lesson to you. Don't just rely on half of your power. It's your power, so use it. And Todoroki is pissed that he's being scolded like this. Well, actually, he doesn't give him the speech yet. Well, because I kind of want him to get Todoroki's power a little later. So, but yeah. Kendo has finished up with her battle with Mina. Think, impressive. But at the same time, Yumi defeated both our opponents. I guess you want to fight me now, huh? Like, well, yeah. So, he might not specialize in hand-to-hand fighting, but I do. So you practically can fight quirkless, even without it. Smart. Alright, let's get this over with. He charges at, says Kendo, and Kendo charges at him. Deku charges one of her hands, like, what were you planning on doing with that? But before he can finish, her hand grows big. Just like in the anime, how she fought against Mustard. He gets tumbled back, like, smart. But you forgot one thing. And what is that? The bomb. He touches it. Because Kendo wasn't thinking about his surroundings and sent him flying next to the bomb. The hero team wins. Her eyes were like, no, I lost. Don't worry. You were the only one who didn't get to come up with a plan, so if it's anyone's fault, it's his fault. So don't sell yourself short. So you were just working with a difficult teammate. That happens sometimes. Although, my plan probably couldn't have worked either, so... But I still listened to what Mina had to say about her plan. Now, let's get to the monitoring room and watch the others. And, yeah, they do. Deku carries Todoroki and Mina. And Kendo says, I can carry one of them for you if you're having trouble. I'm good. Besides, I don't want to strain someone like you. It's like, what, you don't think I'm strong? No, the opposite. I think you're possibly one of the other strongest students here. I'm surprised you wouldn't have even 1A beforehand. So, you're smart, beautiful, and strong. And Kendo did he call me beautiful? And Deku thinks, shit. Why did I call it beautiful? Okay, thanks. Like, no problem. Get back to the monitor room. I'll take these two to the recovery girl. Mina probably doesn't have bad injuries, but she's knocked out for the moment, and so is Todoroki. What annoying. And yeah. That's how I'm gonna end it. I will cut back to whenever, like, after Deku delivers them to the recovery girl, but I have some other plans I have to do, because it's Easter and family stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this part, and yeah, tell me if you guys want Deku to copy Todoroki's quirk, and if you guys want me to also give Kendo and or someone else one for all. Most of you guys said Kendo, so I might do Kendo, but some of you guys want Shinzo, so yeah. Anyways, see you guys next time. Cyber Dragon out.